Hello, everyone. We are watching Mare of Easttown, season 1, episode 4. Uh, it's called Poor Sisyphus, and Sisyphus is the Greek guy, right? He's the guy who pushes the boulder up the mountain, and it falls back down, and he pushes it up again, right? That's all I know. So what happened last time? Okay. So they found out something suspicious about Deacon Mark Button. Something Mark Button, something like that, right? That he was the last person she called before she died. And he said a bunch of stuff, but I don't believe him. Something is really off with that guy, especially at the end when we find out he has the freaking bike they've been looking for. It was pretty clear that they discovered the finger that she was missing, and also bullet fragments inside of the embedded in the tree, like it ricocheted off of the freaking roof for some reason. I don't understand how that happened. Was she on the roof, or did he shoot down at her or something? Maybe she tried to run away. I don't know. They said there wasn't any signs of a struggle though, so I'm not really sure. I don't know why there's a bullet fragment in the roof. I think that's what Zabel was looking at. He was looking at the wall. He was like, "What the hell?" Because why is the fragment? Why didn't it ricochet off of the top of the roof? It's kind of weird. Does ricochet do that like that? Is it common? I don't know. It looks like I mean, I guess she got killed by that house. I'm not really sure how trajectories of bullets and stuff. I'm not an expert in that kind of thing, so I can't really picture it in my head. But it looks to me like she was shot at that corner of that house or something, and for some reason it hits the according to Mare, it's a ricochet, but it hit the freaking roof. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Then it hits a tree. That's a large way for it to ricochet. Especially if it ricocheted, doesn't that mean it missed? I don't know. Maybe he shot several times. Not really sure. But it's clear that she didn't die in the woods where she was found. They went somewhere else. Looked like probably that house or whatever they found in the middle of over there, that clearing, and killed her there. Moved the body back to where it was. I don't know whether I believe Frank yet. Frank is been put on suspicion for being the actual father of like a 17-year-old baby or whatever, however old she is. She ain't that old, you know what I mean? That's really creepy, really weird. Yeah. But I don't know. I think Mare would be a better judge of character than that. I think he's a red herring, but I'm not sure. It's just weird that he didn't say anything, because I think he knew the implications of what it would mean if he did, I think. So he tried to hide it, but I don't know. It seems like you think Mare is going to let anything get past her? Frank should know that better than anybody. So, I don't know. It seems kind of weird that he would hide it from her. Unless he thought that there was something to hide, right? It's kind of suspicious. But I don't think he's a father. I don't think that Mare didn't divorce him because he was a bad guy. They divorced because of a lot of problems in the family and disagreements. Probably over the son. It seems like that's the lingering pain between the two of them that they don't want to talk about, or she doesn't want to talk about. He does. There's a lot of arguments. They disagree a lot about the son. It sounds like a lot about everything, medications and whatnot. So I think I can see how that kind of would drift them apart after a while. But I don't think it was anything sinister. So I don't think that he's a bad guy. He doesn't seem like one. And I don't think that Mare would ever get together with somebody who was. I think she's a better judge of character than that. She ain't a cop for no reason, sergeant or whatever. She should know people. I think that she would know if her husband was a nasty guy like that. So no way, or sleazy or whatever that is. No, that's definitely not. I don't think it's him either. Which means we still don't know who the father is. And that girl looked like she would have slept with anyone who gave her a little bit of attention. So I don't know. It would be crazy. It would be really crazy if it was her own father. But I don't think that's it either. He seems like a good guy too. He seems like an okay guy, I mean, besides trying to shoot the kid, but I understand where it was coming from. You know what I mean? If Dylan is not the father, I mean, Dylan's not the father. Frank's not the father. If Frank's not the father, I mean, it's got. I don't know. Did she outsource it? Did she go find a guy outside of town? And then she was gonna. This could be like that movie with the trait. Could be that train movie where, the girl was gonna tell everybody she was pregnant, and then he killed her for it. Could be that. Could be something like that. He didn't want anyone to know. Who knows? No idea. There's also the custody battle going on with between Mare and the real mom of the boy, Andrew, Drew, that they're raising as their own. Raising as their own because it's clear the mom is or at least was a very unfit parent. She's kind of crazy, a little unhinged, talking to people in the woods and stuff. She said that it hasn't happened in a long time, but still, she seems like a bit of a crazy party girl. And maybe not the best person to be raising your kid, but she's recovering, she's getting better, right? And she's worried about not being in her kid's life. At a certain point, he's gonna forget her, and so she wants it now before they reach that point. I understand where she's coming from, but I don't like her very much. Not really. I'm with Mare on that. I'm with Mare on that side. I side with Mare, but I disagree that she should have no custody rights. Because if I was in a position, I think it's unfair that the person, especially if she wants to be there for a kid, she should have the right to see the kid at least. But I understand that maybe they're worried about the influence that she would have on her, on the boy too, and also destabilizing the the structured surroundings he has now. He needs structure. He goes to school every day. He knows who he's coming home to, right? If she comes into the picture, suddenly this is freaking lady who is his mom, and then his grandma who is like more like his mom. It's a crazy situation to put any kid through, and unfortunately, no matter what they do, the kid's gonna be in the middle of the whole thing. And the mom seems kind of selfish. The real mom seems a bit selfish, in that I think that she doesn't. She's doing it. She claims she's doing it for her and her husband. Her husband, who's dead. But trying to figure out how to say that. But I feel like she's just doing it for herself. She wants to be in the kid's life, even if that might not be the best thing for the kid. It's complicated. But I think if she can prove, I think Mare should give her a chance. But then again, I don't know the history between the two of them, and it feels like there's been a bit of a history. Obviously, Mare doesn't like her. She doesn't like Mare. So there's something going on there. There's a lot we don't know about their family, obviously. But I don't think she should have no custody at all. I think if she can prove to be sound of mind long enough, give her enough time to prove so, then I think you should give her some kind of custody right to at least see her kid and be a part of his life. And then slowly, if she is good to her word, you kind of slowly introduce her more and more into her kid's life. Maybe once every week. And then you go from there. Something like that. So, Zabel also talked about his relationship with his ex-wife. Almost ex-fiance. No, ex-fiance, whatever the hell. Ex-fiance, almost ex-wife. Yeah, that he was drunk in the bar, and he was really reminiscent, man. Really going to town with that. He clearly is hurting from a really bad breakup. It's terrible. Imagine, you were gonna get married, you're all set to go. It looks like your girlfriend was all set to go, and then all of a sudden she just there must be more to that story, but she just left, and he doesn't know why. He never found out why, and there's no closure. It's awful. You just left wondering what happened. What happened? What did I do? Why? You said you were gonna get married. We were ready to marry, and you just left. I don't know. People. It's enough to not want to ever get married. Then, if something like that shitty can happen and screw up your life, don't let it happen. Don't let it screw your life up, Zabo, man. You gotta find somewhere out there. Maybe just go and confront her. I know that's hard. That's the hardest thing to do, right? You don't want to be the one to come back to her like you're groveling, but maybe you should find out what happened. Just to know. You know? Demand an answer from her. She owes you that much at least. I don't know. I don't want to be in that situation. That's awful. Just awkward. And she was there too at the reunion, right? So he could have asked her, but yeah, I understand why he didn't. I wouldn't have the guts to go up and ask that person, ask your ex-fiance what happened. You don't want to know. You know, I don't want to know what I did wrong or whatever, or what you did wrong. I don't want to find out you were cheating on me or whatever. He probably has suspicions, but he doesn't want to. I don't think he wants to really. In a way, he doesn't want to know. Oh, you know. It's complicated. It's all complicated. That's what it is. And last of all is Mare ended up. Oh yeah, she planted evidence on her grandson's mom. I guess I didn't think she would do that, but she did. I was wondering what she was taking out of that locker. So she planted cocaine apparently on her. It's written all over her face. She did it. And the chief, it didn't get past him. He knew he figured out who it was, and he is not happy, as he shouldn't be. And he went after her, and he took a badge and a gun away, but he didn't fire her. I like how he said that she is worth saving. So he knows that she is good. She is good, and she's good at her job, but more importantly, she's a good person, and that she is worth she is worth coming to give her a chance to come back from it. So he's gonna take away her stuff, and she has to go to psychiatric help or whatever the heck, counseling, grief counseling. I think that's what it was, something like that. But yeah, grief counseling. But she got to she has to go to grief counseling as part of her suspension, but she will get her stuff back if she gives it a chance. In the meantime, though, they've told her she can't even investigate the case. Holy shit, what the hell? We just got started with this freaking game, and we just got started with this freaking movie. I'm playing too many games. We just got started with the freaking show, and she can't even investigate now. My gosh, what else could go wrong? Let's find out. In Mare of Easttown, episode 4, let's go. Let's do it.
Mare? Mare, are you gonna be home tonight, or are you working late?
Yeah. I should be home.
She's not working at all.
I'll roast a chicken then.
Let's just go back in the room. Something sad about that. There's nothing else to do.
You're pushing everyone away.
You're not pushing her away.
Including you? No, I won't let you.
Awesome. I like that. Everyone needs a friend like that. Because sometimes, things happen.
Alright, 2 creams, no sugar.
She's not going to let it. Oh, shit.
Where's Mare?
She's stepping back on the McMiniman case. You'll run point moving forward.
Really? He's in charge? I was wondering if he was
DNA
in
results
charge.
came in this morning. Frank Sheehan isn't that baby's father. Neither is Dylan Hinchy.
I knew it. I knew it. It's not Frank either.
Well, somebody is.
No shit, kid.
Does she have jaundice or something? Because her face is that yellow pea color. And she does not look that. She doesn't look so good.
Daughter, Dawn. Because Katie
Whoa.
misses you. Are you listening to me?
Who are you? Why are you calling me? Please don't hang
I'll
up.
be in touch.
Hello?
It might not be real. It might not even be real. She didn't give
Hello?
you any proof. You gotta find proof first.
And I've been suspended.
God, Mary Ann. I don't know what the hell to say. Oh, wait, it just came to me. That was stupid.
Oh, this is the grief council.
Mare Sheehan. Hi.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think we were gonna see this.
So I bet you see a lot of cops, huh?
Discouraged.
Like, if there's not like a big breakthrough or something, it's not you. I've done this before.
Questions
He's on the right track,
about the
though.
circumstances of your transfer here to St. Michael's.
I like his outfit.
All
With the gold and
Augustinian
so cool.
reassignments are...
More specifically about the sexual misconduct complaint filed against you at your previous parish by
Oh, that's what it
parents of a
was.
14-year-old girl. I find out that the last person to speak with Erin McMiniman on the night she's murdered potentially had an inappropriate...
That's why he left.
I believe nothing happened. Nothing.
I mean, do you ever just get to take time for yourself?
And who takes care of Mare?
Do you want to pick you up at 7 o'clock?
I'm hoping he's not a bad guy. Man needs someone like that in her life. She needs something for herself, you know?
So someone called me the other night telling me that Katie was alive. Okay, well, that's a scam.
Yeah.
That is, I don't like that. You need to tell me about that.
Are you ready?
Hey, I haven't seen him in a while. It's the first episode.
You didn't tell me he was back living here?
It's the sister, right?
Yeah, he's been living in the basement.
Of course she let him in eventually.
2, 3. Ta-da!
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
She gets to see her
It's
kid.
not bad, right? I'm so happy you're here. Hey, you hungry? Yeah. I got some pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Oh, she's
I was going through
Erin.
my old journals, just rereading entries over the past year, and I'm just so tired and exhausted all the time, and I feel like a terrible mother. I want him to have a great life.
That's some serious problems.
What the fuck is your problem?
The song.
Please stop it, Kevin! Stop it, Kevin! Stop it!
I fucking hate you!
You stupid fucking bitch.
Damn. I didn't know the freaking song was like that. Jesus.
Yeah, couldn't sleep. Said he missed his turtle. You okay?
I'm surprised she actually came to the house.
Feel okay?
Yeah.
Thanks. I know it was you.
You know, I'm trying really hard to get my life together. So stop. Just stop.
Mom! Please!
What are you doing? What is he doing? What are you doing? He thought about it though. He's not gonna do it. Oh, oh, that's good. Oh, this is awesome. Oh shit, that was kind of scary for a second. Didn't do it. That's awesome, man. He gets to do. You know, he's not just the asshole. We get to see him change. We're seeing another side to him.
There are actual places that never get cold, you know?
Yeah, I live in one of them. Nope.
She left
Hey,
home
this victim.
Thursday night around 7, and we haven't.
Missy.
And
Yep, there she is.
we're just asking anyone who knows anything to please.
Maybe it's a serial killer.
Christ, Mom.
I mean, it is the third girl, Mayor. Don't say what?
Don't try and stop me from going out and doing my job, okay?
Mayor.
Before you tell me this is a bad idea.
I just wanted you to get the popcorn out of the microwave before you leave.
Oh.
Mom, this is my mayor, my partner, Mayor, Detective Mayor Sheehan. This
My
is my
mayor.
mom, Judy.
I'm thinking horse.
Missy Sager graduated top of her
Watching.
class in gymnastics, field hockey, student
Yes,
council.
I love
She
this
enrolled in
shit.
the nursing program at Kutztown University. I think their lifestyles are too different. Katie and Missy were drug abusers who had turned to prostitution to support their habit. Both had active side door accounts. There's no evidence to suggest that Erin was involved in prostitution.
No evidence. She could have been. Did she talk about needing money for ear surgery for DJ?
Just
All the time.
telling her he didn't have the money.
Did she say how she would get it if
Yeah,
Dylan couldn't pay for
Exactly. Yeah, she was doing it. She was.
Did she tell you how she was planning on getting the money for that ear surgery?
Yep. That's what her face says it all. Oh shit.
She asked me to create an account for her.
How does she know where to
Did
go?
you take those pictures? She never once went out and met up with just like even one of those guys who messaged her.
No, I'm sure.
Maybe that guy was the first client. But there you go. They are all prostitutes. Well, she would have been one.
Shit.
But
Jess, do you know where she kept her journals?
Get a search warrant over to Side Door with every username that messaged Erin's account.
What are you doing Saturday night?
This Saturday, Are you asking me on a date, Zabel?
I'm only asking if the answer is yes.
oh really? How old is he? She got 2 dates? What? What's in there? Ice cream? Don't do the math. What the hell?
I just don't. I don't want to lose her, you know? She's like the
one good thing I have in my shitty fucking life.
Drew's asleep in his room, so, why don't you wait in the basement?
Well, she's not going home. No.
I had a really nice time.
I mean, she is going home.
Let's go inside.
Oh, shit. No. Oh, boy. Wait. That's not good. Oh, that's awful. Well, that's just the worst thing in the world. Oh, shit.
God, I'm so sorry. Come on. Jesus.
Is that it?
That is.
Well, sorry. No, it's just the way Siobhan sounded on the phone.
I'm sorry I'm not more maimed for you. Come on, get her out of there.
A birthday? Oh, boy. Don't do it. Crazy. You didn't bring anybody. No one knows you're here. Huh? Ah! She didn't bring it! Yeah, she didn't bring it. Oh,
Freddy?
shit, it's Freddy!
Sorry,
It's Freddy! I knew that voice sounded familiar.
Fucking sorry.
Oh my God, what happened? I'm fine. No, I'm fine.
Just let me sit down for a minute.
It's just the radiation. I feel dizzy all the time.
That's her brother.
I'm fine.
Oh,
You
no.
don't look fine.
He doesn't. She doesn't want to tell
Okay.
him that it was her brother. Oh. Wait, she's alive. The chick. The Missy.
No one
Missy
can
Sager?
hear you in here.
Whoa, they're all alive. Shit, they're all alive.
I'm Katie. Katie Bailey.
Holy macaroni. Holy shit. Okay, so let me start from the freaking beginning. We'll get to the really juicy part at the end there. Okay, Zabel is now running point. Zabel is now running point on the case with Hauser or whatever, who they're not really getting along. And the guy even gives a shit about the whole thing. He wants to work with, of course, Mare. And Mare is investigating the case, even though she has to go to grief counseling and all that. And it's not really, yeah, she decides to investigate anyway. Something interesting about this, the way the show works, it's kind of like a slice of life with a murder mystery involved, you know? So there's a lot of things going on that are not necessarily part of the case. Very True Detective, stuff like that, or Sharp Objects, you know, other HBO shows, very similar like that. There's a murder mystery going on, but it's not the only thing happening. You're also going through life at the same time, and so it's kind of cool to see all these things that are in a subtle way connected to the plot, but go off in other ways, other venues, you know, other things happening, but other people's lives happening, but interconnected to the plot in some way. It's really cool, even if it's tangentially, but it's still there. So Zabel in charge, Hauser. They found out about Erin's journal. She was looking through tapes or whatever. Erin has a journal that no one knows what it is. I don't think she found it. Did she find it? Did she? She found a lock. She found a lock in the back of the trunk. The back of the drawer. I don't know what that was. It looked like the birthday or something. Another girl went missing to add to the collection. Missy Sager, who is another prostitute. Oh no, they also found Erin is also a prostitute. Or she was gonna be. It looks like they all had their stuff on sites. This is probably how the guy found them, through those websites. But even if she didn't actually do any prostitution, she did have herself on the site advertising as such. So that might be what got this guy involved, and then he takes him and apparently doesn't kill him. But we'll get to that in a second. Dylan is I like seeing another side of Dylan, that he at first resented the kid, knowing now that it's not his, and he was mad, But then when forced to actually have to watch him, he had the pillow in his hand, but he didn't go for it. And instead, he grabbed the kid and held him, because he's not as, kids can change you, right? They can change your life, and he was a bit of an asshole, but I don't think he was a violent guy. He was just an asshole, but he wasn't violent. Brianna was the violent one. I don't think he ever hit Aaron. You know what I mean? And just because of that, I'm just saying, he would never strangle. He would never smuggle us. What do you call it? He would never suffocate a baby. He couldn't do it. He was thinking about it, but he would never do that. And instead, he held it. I think that he can change from that. It would change him. He will become a better person because of this kid. That's good. I like seeing the other side of people, man. Just because you're an asshole doesn't mean that that's all you are, All the girls are prostitutes. That's what we found out, pretty much. And Bailey's mom set up she got a ransom thing. Someone saying they know where the kid was. And of course he did. Turned out to be Freddie trying to get drug money. Of course he knew. Because he's close to the family. He would know. At least she wasn't dumb enough to take money from the bag. She gave him some bullshit stuff. Freddie wasn't trying to hurt her. He was just trying to get the money. But he's an ass for doing that. But at least he didn't hurt her. She's all right. But now she knows the truth about Freddie, what he did. But now she can't even tell. She can't tell. I sympathize with that freaking lady now. Whatever her name was. Dawn Bailey. I didn't like her at first because she was being an ass to Mare. But now I kind of sympathize with her. And her, what she's going through, and she got taken advantage of. But she doesn't blame the sister for it. So she's trying to spare her that because the sister would have to go through even more stress knowing that that's what happened. And I think that in a way she understands what Freddie's going through too, and I think she doesn't want him to. I don't know. It's complicated. It's always complicated. She doesn't want him to have to be kicked out either. At least she wouldn't let him. She wouldn't do that because she cares for the sister too much. Also, there's no new information about the deacon yet, except he is now going through some tough times, because his allegations against him have carried through and are passing, or they've it's you know what I mean? It's those allegations go at you everywhere. Even if you didn't do it, there's always gonna be a doubt in everyone's mind, and you're gonna have to go through it every time you go someplace else. Sucks, man. That sucks. But we don't know that he didn't do it, right? See, so you're in the same boat as everyone else. You don't know if he did or not, and now he's bringing bad press to the church, and it's not a good life for him right now. But I think he didn't do anything. It's too much of a cliche. I think it'd be too obvious. I think that he is hiding the bike in order for something else, but suspicious. It's still suspicious. And then we have the big drop of the day. Oh no, wait. Also, we got to see Drew's mom hanging out with him, and I do feel sympathy for her now. I think she really is trying. I mean, it's only been one day, but she looks like she's trying to. But then we got to see what Kevin was like in his heyday. Ooh, he was a nasty one. He was freaking aggressive, and he freaking threw the mom on the ground. Forget drug money, probably. Just like Freddie. Oh, there's a connection right there. It's like Fred. I wonder if that's where he started. Maybe he knew Freddie and he got it from, I don't know, but it looks like kind of it's like almost like split personality or something. He had two sides to him, huh? The drug side and the nice side. It's like the sister said, right? Sometimes he was her best friend. Sometimes he didn't know. Sometimes she didn't know him at all. It's yeah. And it looks like that freaking. I can see why the mom doesn't. I can see why Mare doesn't like her grandson's mom, cause yeah, I mean the son got together with another drug addict monster too. That lady supported her. That lady was supporting her boyfriend's behavior and all that nasty. You can understand why she wouldn't be very. She doesn't like them. I can see why she doesn't like that lady now. But what if she really is trying to change for the son? Because that seems to be so far a very common thing. That is a theme in this story, I think. How a child can change your life. Dylan was an asshole before this, and he is now knowing it's not his son, but it's changing him anyway. He's starting. I think he's becoming a better person because of the kid. Same thing with the mom there with her baby. That she was this crazy ass person before, mean son of a bitch, and then she has a kid now. And she wants to change for the kid, for her son. And I think she might be. I think that maybe her and Mare could be good friends by the end of this. Last thing is where's the Shaban thing? But I don't know, that's just lovey-dovey stuff right now. I don't know where they're going with that. I really feel bad for her ex-girlfriend though. That's not how you wanted to find out. It's so sad when you have someone that dedicated to you and you just dump them. Why, man? You know how hard it is to find somebody who seems to be head over heels for you. That Shaban's ex-girlfriend looks like she was really, really head over heels for her, and she treated it like she just dumped her like that. So sad. I don't understand why. Just bored of her or something. Because if she's gonna do that to you, she's gonna do that to the new one too. You know, Becca was the friend's name, the ex or whatever. That was so sad. She just screamed and ran out and everything. What do you do in that situation? That's terrible. He lives in the headphones and then she comes in and you have no idea. Oh my god, it sucks. That sucks so much. I feel so bad for her. I hope I never in a situation like that. That is just awful. Benny's Tavern, where we find out that, because I thought she was dead. They set that up perfectly. I thought that prostitute chick was dead, Missy Sager, and well, lo and behold, she's alive. He drags into the basement. I think, wow, he's keeping her alive. I didn't even get a chance to think about the other girls, and suddenly Bailey shows up and says, "They can't hear you in here." Holy crap, she's alive. Katie Bailey is alive. Does that mean that? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Because Aaron is dead. It seems like a misconception. Something wrong there. I don't know. If the two of them were killed, how come? Well, the point is, Katie's alive. I thought she'd be dead. Everybody thought she was dead. But I mean, she's alive, and we know where she's. We don't even know where they're keeping her though. I don't know where Benny's Tavern is, but you bet that's gonna come back up later on again. They're gonna find out, and not know what it is though. But he's keeping her on the bottom of some kind of tavern or something, and locking them up like the wine cellar or something like that. Probably a wine cellar. Then I think about it. If it's a tavern, it's probably a wine cellar. He's locked them in there for some reason. But how come Aaron didn't make it? Aaron should be alive then, but he killed her. I think it was a mistake then. The girls go missing. They don't die. Okay, either it's somebody else. Either Aaron's situation is different, and it has something to do with the father. Or Aaron was an accident, and she was trying to get away, and she got killed by accident. He was trying to grab her, and she did something. Pepper spray, I don't know. And then he grabbed her and took her away. Yeah. Holy shit, she's alive. That was a chance to freaking get her back. Okay, that is Mare of Easttown, episode 4. Poor Sisyphus. Poor Sisyphus? Yeah. I want to say syphilis. Poor Sisyphus. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.